stop the presses and hold that passport, because if you've ever even thought about hopping on a flight to Thailand, you're about to want to double-check your visa. Welcome to Bangkok Buzz. Today, we're plunging headfirst into the rollercoaster world of Thai immigration, where the only thing harder than learning to pronounce Ratchadafisek is keeping track of what paperwork you need. Before we dive in and expose all the eyebrow-raising twists, do me a favor, smash that like button, drop a comment with your wildest visa story, and hit subscribe. Seriously, you do not want to miss the next fiasco. We're practically professional border jumpers at this point. Now, let's talk visas. The ultimate relationship test between you and Thailand. Will they love you for 60 days or kick you out at 30? Remember all those newspaper headlines from March? It looked like the 60-day visa-free pass was doomed to be slashed back to 30, which, let's face it, is barely enough time to finish all your pad thai and get sunburned in Phuket. But plot twist. Fast forward half a year and those 60 blessed days are very much still here for visitors from 93 countries. That includes yours, unless your passport is made out of duct tape and bad decisions. And why the sudden generosity? Well, turns out, the tourism slump's not looking so cute. With visitors dropping by 7% this year, the powers that be have decided to keep the 60-day welcome mat out. Sure, part of me suspects tomorrow they'll wake up, spill coffee on a spreadsheet, and flip things overnight, but my money's on the 60 days sticking around. If that changes, I promise you'll hear it here first, probably with me crying gently into my coconut water. But as always, there's a catch. Turns out not everyone who loves Thailand is exactly behaving. The extra days have attracted some less-than-model tourists who seem to think when in Rome means act like a reality show villain. Things got so spicy that the talk of reducing the stay was on the table. For now, though, it's all good. As long as you keep your inner party animal tame, don't try to sell durians door to door, and absolutely, definitely, do not teach English without paperwork. More on that later. More. Now, for all my overachievers out there who figured they'd crack the code, the coveted education visa. Once upon a time, you could bag a student visa just by doing a quick, "Hello, how are you?" at a language school and promptly vanishing to the beach for 6 months. Those days? Toast. The immigration powers have gone full Sherlock Holmes, 10,000 dodgy student visas canceled, schools upended, and suddenly everyone is a stickler for perfect attendance. The crackdown is so fierce that even the word centralized database is popping up. And nothing says we mean business like government databases, right? Let's be honest though, who among us hasn't had their eyes glaze over the moment someone says centralized database? I mean, have you seen the success rate? The Department of Land Transport's still figuring out how to get a speed camera to talk to a police desk. But, all sarcasm aside, the new message is clear. No more shady schools. If you're enrolling, you need to physically show up, answer a few sawadi craps, and maybe even learn the difference between K and Krub. If you don't, you'll find yourself flipping burgers in your home country faster than you can say Thai iced tea, extra sweet. And it's not just students sweating bullets. This whole tightening up saga is nudging everyone towards Thailand's shiny new toy, the Destination Thailand Visa. Yes, it comes with perks. Yes, there's an educational twist. No, you can't just tick a box, buy a fake certificate, and binge-watch Netflix somewhere in Aizan. My prediction? We're going to see some epic drama when the authorities start poking their noses into those programs as well. Place your bets now. All right, here's where things get truly futuristic. May of this year saw the debut of the tdac, the Thailand Digital Arrival Card. Do you love websites? Do you love filling in forms while jet-lagged? Well, have I got news for you? You need to do your tdac, and it's completely gloriously free. And listen up, don't pay for it. If some sketchy site says you need to fork over cash, back away slowly and eat a mango. The only legit site is tdac.immigration.go.th. Couple fun facts. First, Every traveler must complete this form. Not optional, not I'll do it next time. Second, stay past 90 days and you're playing in the Pro League. You need to do the infamous 90-day report. Third, aliens. Yes, that's what the government calls us, and no, that does not mean you get to blame your mistakes on a flying saucer, are not allowed to work without a permit. The fourth, fill it out 3 days before you arrive. Not on the plane, not while waiting for your grab ride. 3 days. Early. Or if you forget and the arrivals hall is your idea of a spa day, you can technically do it then, but expect dirty looks from everyone behind you in line. So why is Thailand suddenly so hyped on digital paperwork? Well, let's just say the entire region's on a tech binge. The Philippines is already doing digital arrival cards. Japan's halfway there because, of course, perfection takes time. South Korea, full-on digital. Vietnam's still old school with paper forms, but trust me, snazzy apps are coming. Laos just jumped into the QR code deep end, and Cambodia's new e-arrival makes the border almost feel like a video game. And everywhere you look, more and more governments are swapping clipboards for QR codes. Welcome to the Southeast Asian Digital Olympics. Everyone's scrambling to make travel faster and more efficient. Keyword: faster. I'll believe it when my airport line takes less than 3 hours in a small existential crisis. And trust me, these requirements aren't just going away. Soon, the only people not playing digital visa Tinder will be people stuck in a 1990s airport somewhere near Vladivostok. Thailand wants those forms filled out properly every single time you enter the kingdom, visa or no visa, unicorn passport or not. No exceptions. So, is this a hassle? Sure. Is it progress? Maybe. Is it an unbeatable story when you forget and end up filling out your tdac while your Grab driver circles Suvarnabhumi for the 3rd time? Absolutely. There it is, folks. The weird, wild, yet totally real state of immigration in Thailand. Will the 60-day visa live forever? Will the next language school really teach you more than just ordering a beer? Can the technology overlords make those new digital gates work before your trip is over? Only time, and probably at least 3 Facebook community meltdowns per week, will tell. If you want the latest, juiciest updates as soon as the next immigration bombshell drops, don't forget to subscribe to Bangkok Buzz. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, paperwork makes the dream work, at least in the land of smiles. See you next time, hopefully still legally.